Vande Mataram. Myself Sanya Jain.
Myself Aditi Sagar.
From 11th standard.
We are here to give you a small message on the Republic Day. Please be with us in the whole video.
Republic Day has been celebrated every year in India on 26th Jan since 1950 to honor the date on which the Constitution of India came into effect.
India was a colony of the British for over 200 years and became independent from the rule of the British Raj following the Indian independence movement. Today, India is celebrating 72nd Republic Day.
From colony to the British to our own constitution, India has come across the long way. For India, which is one of the largest countries in the world, Jan 26th is a day to remember and celebrate with great enthusiasm.
When we talk about Republic Day, we always remember parade of our armed forces. On this day, our armed forces present their strength and show at New Delhi.
So, we the students of Sri Krishna International School have decided to give tribute to our war heroes and inform you all about war which India fought with her neighbours.
The Indo-Pak War of 1947-1948, sometimes known as the First Kashmir War, was an armed conflict that was fought between India and Pakistan over the princely state of Jammu and Kashmir from 1947 to 1948. It was first of our four Indo-Pak wars that was fought between the two newly independent nations, and our 9th standard students are informing you about the same, who are Nandana Pillai and Chubra Chowk.
The Indo-Pakistan War of 1947 to 1948, known as for the First Kashmir War, was an armed conflict that was fought between India and Pakistan over the princely state of Jammu and Kashmir from 1947 to 1948. About the war. The war started on 22 October 1947 and ended on 5th January 1949. That means it lasted till 1 year, 2 months and 2 weeks. The location of this war was in Jammu and Kashmir. Our casualties and losses were less compared to Pakistan. We lost 1,104 our brave soldiers and 3,154 were wounded. But Pakistan army had lost 6,000 soldiers and 14,000 were wounded.
How the war started. Hari Singh, the Maharaja of Jammu and Kashmir, were facing an uprising of his Muslim subjects in Poonch and lost control of the western districts of his kingdom. On 22nd October 1947, Pakistan's Pashtun militias crossed the border of the state. These local tribal militias and irregular Pakistani forces moved to take the capital city of Srinagar. But upon reaching Baramulla, they took to plunder and steal. Maharaja Hari Singh made a plea to India for assistance and help was offered, but it was subject to his signing of an instrument of accession to India. The instrument of accession. The instrument of accession is a legal document executed by Maharaja Hari Singh, ruler of the princely state of Jammu Kashmir. On 26 October 1947, by executing this document under the provision of the Indian Independence Act 1947, Maharaja Hari Singh agreed to accede to the dominion of India. The final conclusion. The final conclusion of Indo-Pakistan War 1947, the last Jawaharlal Nehru knocked the door of United Nations, and UN interfered in the war and gave the final conclusion. Princely state of Jammu and Kashmir acceded to the dominion of India, adopting of United Nations Security Council Resolution 47, establishment of United Nations. Thank you.
The Sino-Indian War, also known as the Indo-China War and the Sino-Indian border conflict, was a war between China and India that occurred in 1962. Over to my friends Ruchi Patel and Vrishti Patel to get more details of the same.
Good morning, I am Ruchi Patel.
I am Vrishti Patel.
We are 11th Commerce students, and today on the occasion of 73 Public Day, we are here to take you through a timeline about the 1962 Indo-China War.
2 years after the independence of India, in 1949, the People's Presidency of China was formed under the presidency of Zhou Enlai. In 1950, China declared a war on Tibet and soon gained control over it. Due to this, the Indo-China border, which was a part of Ladakh, now extended to Himachal Pradesh, Uttarakhand and the northeast.
In the northeast and Mesa, the line that separated the two countries was the McMahon Line. This line was decided by the British India, Tibet and China, but China considered it as a forced decision. In 29th April 1954, India and China signed the Panchsheel Principles, that is, 5 principles of peaceful coexistence, under which both the countries decided to exist peacefully and friendly. After this, China's President Zhou Enlai visited India many times and many important decisions were taken. This was the period of the rise of the famous slogan, Hindi Chini Bhai. But amongst this, few important topics like the negotiations of border were left undiscussed.
In September 1957, the official newspaper of China, the People's Daily, a news regarding the new road on Aksai Chin was published, which had a great impact on India as the road was on Aksai Chin, which was a part of India. To know the intentions of Zhou Enlai, Nehru wrote a letter to him, to which he replied that the Indo-China border was never formally decided.
An incident took place. Tibet protested against China and Dalai Lama along with his few followers came to India in the fear of being captured. Nehru received them happily, but China was not happy with their interactions. Amongst this, voices of protest in the parliament rose against Nehru, blaming him for hiding the information regarding the Indo-China border. The protest didn't subdue, and the main reason for it was the clash of views of Defence Minister B.K. Krishna Menon and Army Chief K.S. Thimaiyya. The latter thought of China as the enemy, but the other thought Pakistan as the real enemy. Amongst this, the Chinese President Zhou Enlai wrote a letter to Nehru in which he said that he did not consider the border of McMahon Line and claimed around 40,000 square kilometer of Indian land. Nehru in the parliament said that the war was going about barren lands on which nothing could be done, but the others didn't agree.
On 23rd October 1959, on a sitting with Nehru, the Force Division posted in Punjab was sent to Nifa, which was an unwise decision as the force was not trained to fight in hilly areas. Before the army would have been posted there, Zhou Enlai presented an offer to Nehru that the Indo-China border goes 20 km behind the actual line in Ladakh and McMahon Line in Nifa.
On 20th October 1962, a small firing took place between Indian and Chinese troops, which later took face of a war. It was clear from the very beginning of the war that Indian army could not surpass the Chinese troops. India even shied away from using its air force for fear of unknown consequences, although the Chinese military lacked air cover for their advancing forces. After 32 days of fighting, China declared unilateral ceasefire on 21st November, even though its troops continued to attack the Indian troops. After that, Chinese again announced that it will start withdrawing its troops from December 1st and leave its territorial gains on the eastern area, but will retain the territorial gains on the western part.
India suffered great losses. More than 1,300 soldiers martyred, more than 1,100 soldiers were injured, and more than 4,000 soldiers were captured. The haunting lesson of India in 1962 was that to secure peace, or it would be ever ready to defend peace.
Lata Mangeshkar devoted a song to the brave soldiers that participated in the war of 1962, and the lines of the songs are: "ऐ मेरे वतन के लोगों, जरा आँख में भर लो पानी, जो शहीद हुए हैं उनकी जरा याद करो कुर्बानी। जय हिंद।
वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू, ऐ वतन मेरे वतन, ऐ वतन मेरे वतन। तू ही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से, तू ही मेरी मंजिल है पहचान तुझी से, पहुँचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू, पहुँचूं मैं जहाँ भी मेरी बुनियाद रहे तू, ऐ वतन वतन मेरे आबाद रहे तू, मैं जहाँ रहूँ जहाँ में याद रहे तू, ऐ वतन मेरे वतन, ऐ वतन मेरे वतन।
Neil Nag then Nandana Pillai are informing you all about the Indo-Pak War of 1965, which was a culmination of fights that took place between April 1965 and September 1965 between Pakistan and India.
Vande Mataram, I am Nandana K. Pillai from 9th Cosmos.
And I am Neil Nagda from 9th Amber.
We are representing here Indo-Pakistan War 1965. The Indo-Pakistan War was a sudden incident that took place between India and Pakistan.
It had taken place between year 1965 from April to September 1965.
It occurred to conquer Jammu and Kashmir. What were the different reasons for the war? Border dispute, Kashmir problem, water dispute, terror controversy.
During the war, the Prime Minister of India was Lal Bahadur Shastri and the Prime Minister of Pakistan was Muhammad Ayub Khan.
India's leader was General J.N. Chaudhary, who was serving India from 1962 to 1966 and military governor of Hyderabad from 1948 to 1949.
During the war, the Pakistan's leader was Akhtar Hussain Malik, who was serving Pakistan as an army leader. He served Pakistan Army from 1941 to 1969. In the war, India and Pakistan won 1,920 square kilometer and 540 square kilometer respectively.
In the war, there were 1 lakh Indian soldiers and 60,000 Pakistan soldiers.
At the end of the war, India lost 2,862 soldiers and Pakistan lost 5,800 soldiers.
97 tanks of India were damaged, whereas Pakistan lost 450 tanks. During the war, India gained support from USA and Pakistan gained support from China.
On 6 September 1965, Indian Army reached Lahore and Pakistan defeated.
Thank you.
वापस आऊंगा, मैं वापस आऊंगा, फिर अपने गाँव में किसी की छाँव में, कि माँ के आंचल से, माँ के पीपल से, किसी के काजल से, या जो वादा था वो निभाऊंगा, मैं एक दिन आऊंगा, मैं एक दिन आऊंगा, मैं एक दिन आऊंगा।
Indo-Pak War of 1971 was a military confrontation between Indo's Mitra-Bahini forces and Pakistan that occurred during the Liberation War in East Pakistan. Our students Vishwajit Rai and Nandana Pillai are informing you about this scene.
Vande Mataram. I am Vishwajit Rai from 9th Hamber.
And I am Neil Nagra from 9th Hamber.
We are going to present a PPT based on Bangladesh Liberation War 1971. The conflict was a result of Bangladesh Liberation War when Bangladesh, the East Pakistan, was fighting to seek freedom from West Pakistan.
In 1971, Pakistan Army began to commit the barbaric genocide on innocent Bengali population.
Causes of war.
According to Nazim Shetty, a well-respected and honored journalist from Pakistan, East Pakistan always complained they received less development funds and less attention from the West Pakistan.
Pakistan Army started its operation in East Pakistan to contain the movement and anger among the Bengalis.
The Awami League secured a clear majority in 1971 election of Pakistan, but still he was deprived of the Pakistan's prime ministership following opposition from leaders in West Pakistan.
The Indo-Pakistan conflict was sparked by the Bangladesh Liberation War.
On December 3, 1971, Pakistan air attacked on a number of air bases in northwestern India. Losses of the war. India lost 3,843 soldiers and 9,851 soldiers were wounded.
Pakistan lost 9,000 soldiers were killed, 4,350 soldiers were wounded, 97,368 were captured. Result of 1971 war.
Eastern base of Pakistan military collapsed.
6 December 1971, East Pakistan was recognized as Bangladesh by India.
16 December 1971, Allied forces of India and Bangladesh defeated Pakistan in the east.
On 16th December 1971, General Niaz of Pakistan Force signed the instruction of surrender.
Over 99,300 Pakistani troops surrendered to the Indian forces, making it the largest surrender since World War II.
India and Bangladesh gained victory.
Jai Hind!
Vande Mataram everyone, myself Kavanji Puri, and today I would like to tell you something on Kargil War. The Kargil Vijay Divas is the most important day for us. It is celebrated on 26 July every year. It is celebrated to give tribute to our real heroes, the army, who sacrificed their life for our beloved motherland. The Kargil War, also known as the Kargil conflict, was an armed conflict between India and Pakistan that took place between 3rd May to 26 July 1999. The war was fought in the Kargil district of Kashmir. The war lasted for about 2 months and it ended with India's victory. India regained the position of Kargil.
527 soldiers sacrificed their life and 1,363 soldiers were injured. Captain Vikram Batra, LT Manoj Kumar Pandey, Vivek Gupta and many others sacrificed their lives. The cause of the war was the infiltration of Pakistani soldiers disguised as the Kashmiri militants into positions of the Indian side of LOC. In India, the conflict is also known as Operation Vijay, which was the name of operation to clear the Kargil sector.
Jai Hind.
इशक भैया, मुझे कारगिल वॉर हीरोज़ के बारे में एक वीडियो स्कूल में सेंड करना है, क्या आप मुझे गाइड करोगे?
कारगिल युद्ध हमेशा से विक्रम बत्रा के शौर्य और पराक्रम के लिए जाना जाता है। विक्रम बत्रा ने दुश्मन के सभी आखिरी बंकरों को नष्ट कर दिया था। विक्रम बत्रा ने अपने 5 आदमियों के साथ कैप्चर पीक चढ़कर मशीन गन पोस्ट पे 2 ग्रेनेड फेंके और उसे नष्ट कर दिया। विक्रम बत्रा ने दुश्मन के 10 आदमियों को अकेले ही मार डाला था, लेकिन इस प्रक्रिया में वो गंभीर रूप से घायल हो गए। बट इवन आफ्टर दैट ही फॉट फॉर अनदर 3 years with extreme valor and hoist the flag at peak 4875. His famous quote is "ये दिल मांगे मोर," and he was referring more as more victories.
Captain Manoj Kumar Pandey, PVC 111, was from Gurkha Rifles. मनोज कुमार पांडे भारतीय सेना के एक अधिकारी थे जिन्हें 1999 में कारगिल युद्ध के लिए उनके साहस और नेतृत्व के लिए परमवीर चक्र से सम्मानित किया गया था। वो देश के लिए अपने जान भी निछावर करने के लिए तैयार थे। During his last battle, Manoj Kumar Pandey surged ahead of his troops and killed 4 enemy's personnel and destroyed 4 enemy positions. But he had a fatal burst on his forehead and collapsed at the final bunker. His famous quote is, "If death strikes before I prove my blood, I swear I'll kill death."
Captain Anuj Jha was an Indian Army officer of Jet 17 who was posthumously awarded the Mahavir Chakra Award, India's second highest gallantry award, for his exemplary valor in combat during operations in Kargil War in 1999. लड़ाई के दौरान नायर ने 9 पाकिस्तानी सैनिकों को मार गिराया और 3 पाकिस्तानी बंकरों को नष्ट कर दिया, परंतु लड़ाई के अंतिम क्षणों में हमने हमारे बहादुर सिपाही को खो दिया। नायर की कंपनी के कमांडर घायल हो चुके थे और पूरा कमान उनके ऊपर आ चुका था। जैसे ही यूनिट दुश्मन भारी तोप खाने और मोटर फायर के साथ आगे बढ़ी, नायर आगे बढ़े और उन्होंने ग्रेनेड और रॉकेट लॉन्चर्स के साथ पाकिस्तानी बंकर्स को नष्ट कर दिया। उन्होंने लड़ाई के दौरान 9 पाकिस्तानी सैनिकों को मार गिराया और 3 पाकिस्तानी बंकरों को नष्ट कर दिया, लेकिन लड़ाई के अंतिम चरणों में हमने हमारे बहादुर सिपाही को खो दिया।
मेजर राजेश अधिकारी, नायक डिजेंद्र कुमार, मेजर विवेक गुप्ता, Lieutenant Balwant Singh and few other names fought bravely, and we were able to have the advanced position in Kargil war. All the citizens are indebted for their sacrifice.
I and my friends, as a young student, firmly believe that we all should be told about all the war heroes and those who have sacrificed their precious life for this great nation.
तलवारों पे सर वार दिए, अंगारों में जिसमें जलाया है, तब जाके कहीं हमने सर पे ये केसरी रंग सजाया है। मेरी ज़मीं अफसोस नहीं जो तेरे लिए सौ दर्द से महफूज रहे, तेरी आन सदा चाहे जान मेरी रहे न रहे। मेरी ज़मीं महबूब मेरी, मेरी नस नस में तेरा इश्क बहे, फीका न पड़े कभी रंग तेरा जिस्मों से निकल के खून कहे। तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। तेरी नदियों में बह जावा, तेरे खेतों में लहरावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। हो सरसों से भरे खलियान मेरे, जहाँ झूम के भंगड़ा पा न सका, आबाद रहे वो गाँव मेरा जहाँ लौट के वापस जा न सका। ओ वतना वे मेरे वतना वे, तेरा मेरा प्यार निराला था, कुर्बान हुआ तेरी असमत पे मैं कितना नसीबों वाला था। तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। तेरी नदियों में बह जावां, तेरे खेतों में लहरावां, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू। केसरी थैंक यू।
है मेरी ज़मीं अफसोस नहीं, जो तेरे लिए 100 दर्द सहे। महफूज रहे तेरी आन सदा, चाहे जान मेरी ये रहे ना रहे। ओ वतना में मेरे वतना में, तेरा मेरा प्यार निराला था। कुर्बान हुआ तेरी असमत पे, मैं कितना नसीबों वाला था। तेरी मिट्टी में मिल जावा, गुल बन के मैं खिल जावा, इतनी सी है दिल की आरज़ू।
ये नया हिंदुस्तान है, ये हिंदुस्तान घर में घुसेगा भी और मारेगा भी।
जिद है मेरी दर्द चीर के निकल चुका, मौका मिले तो करूं मैं ये दोबारा। जुनू के आग में उबलती मेरी कोशिशों को चाहिए ना कोई और सहारा। जिद है मेरी दर्द चीर के निकल चुका, मौका मिले तो करूं मैं ये दोबारा। जुनू की आग में उबलती मेरी कोशिशों को चाहिए ना कोई और सहारा।
जग्गा जित्तिया ते मिलन बधाइयां, जग्गा जित्तिया, जग्गा जित्तिया ते मिलन बधाइयां, जग्गा जित्तिया, जित्तिया ते मिलन बधाइयां। के आया है फतेह करके सूरमा, सूरमा के माने है जम्मिया एक सूरमा।